Alright, so this is the setup right here. I have 11 steam turbine generators right here, all basically in the tower with solar infused superconductor wire in the middle. All that's leading up to a battery box up here, a battery buffer with 16 small lithium batteries. That's going into an energy converter, going into a redstone flux cell because the laser diodes can only read RF or whatever, and the diodes going into an advanced laser connector. So all of this over here is making the steam. System's obviously turned on right now. Everything's running right now, and with the singular solid boiler, I'm producing 600 millibuckets of steam. So just like I thought, this is not going to be able to keep up with the entire system. One is not going to be able to keep up. So right here is the only consistent steam turbine that's running. All the rest of these are actually off. One of them I noticed in the back. This one right here just started spinning. It's getting a little bit of steam and all that. So the way to remedy this, in the meantime, is to basically double it up. I have 11 steam turbine generators. 600 millibuckets is a little over half a bucket of steam. It takes 1,000 millibuckets to equal one bucket. That's water and gases or whatever. So I need two of them. That's gonna make 1,200 millibuckets. That's like a 1.2 buckets to make one bucket every operation or whatever. I have 11, so that's 22. That's gonna be 22 plus this one that's gonna be extra. So I need 22 solid fuel burners or whatever, and already set it up. So high pressure steam solid boilers or whatever. So this is the total cost right here. This is the total cost right here. The most expensive thing is the steel, 220 steel ingots, which I already have, and 176 clay balls, which I believe I have. If I don't, then I could rock the I could run the steam rock crusher to make dripstone, and then process the dripstone into charcoal. Into clay. So if I head down to the other end of the base, the advanced laser connector I found out actually works through dimensions, so I don't need to route a bunch of laser nodes all the way down here like I was initially planning to do, which is great. I don't have to worry about that. So all I have to do is just set up another laser connector down here, the advanced laser connector attached to the system, and that's exactly what I did already. So this is the laser connector that's connected down there to the steam setup or whatever, into the laser node, going into the RF flux cell. The RF flux cell is going to the energy converter, converting RF into EU. That's going into the battery buffer, and this is steadily, constantly filling up. You see right there. Right now I have 13,830 EU, and you can see it constantly going up. So it's pulling in all of that power and filling up these batteries. So the plan is to keep this running, fill up the batteries, fill up the batteries in the other buffer down there, and then turn this on to see how everything works. So that's going to be the real test. But before I even do that, I'm going to make the 22 boilers that I need. All right, so down here, I was thinking about how I can actually fit all of this in. Like I said, the reason why I did this is just not to have it in a line. These turbines right here, not to have them in a straight line, because it creates a larger footprint. So this is a smaller footprint right here by having it in the tower. And I'm probably gonna do the same thing with the steam boilers. Steam boilers, gonna probably run it in and I forgot about some. Run it in the line anyway. might pull this water out, put a uh, aqueous accumulator in there. The reason why I would do that is to run a fluid pipe from the pipes mod, one of these right here, so I can fill up the steam boilers quickly without creating a whole entire create piping fluid piping system, and then I can output the steam directly into here. Run a cable down there and put it directly into there. I do have this pipe that's connected down there, but I gotta put a valve on here in order to close and open it so it doesn't keep constantly pulling steam, like right here, valve in the handle. Maybe I'll put it right here. I gotta set that up first, reconnect this, and the only other slot I have is directly underneath this. And I need to move this pipe out of the way in order to do that. The only issue is I don't want or maybe run this pipe down here. Yeah, that's probably what I'm probably gonna do is run the pipe underneath. Let's get rid of all of this. No, that's the reason why I had it, because it's gonna connect to this pipe. So this line is directly for this machine right here. Or I could run it through the ground and do it that way. Yeah, I could probably run it through the ground and do it that way. Let's get rid of this. That's where the valve is gonna go. Yeah, so I'm gonna run the blue fluid pipes under the platform into the super tank in order to get the steam over there. Yeah, and that's it. Looks complex, but it's simple. It's a simple setup or whatever. Anyway.